Hello everybody, Seal here. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Let's Play The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Now in the last video, I done goofed. I done goofed real hard. I done goofed exactly in the same ways I've done goofed before. So, you know what that means? It means we're going to Anvil and we're just gonna say, fuck that quest. And maybe we'll try again in another 7 videos or so. So today I'm expecting us to be not too long. First we're gonna go do a little repair work. If we can. Awesome. Now we're gonna go to the Fighters Guild and we're gonna get a quest. You just give me training. I think it's this one.
Vigdis, Fighters Guild.
Maybe? No. Jesus. Who is it again? Someone here has a quest for me. No, you're the porter. You know, you're so insignificant they don't even give you a name. You're just the dude who does repairs for the Fighters Guild.
One of the Fighters Guild. Good that you want to get better.
Oh, I'm already better than you are. Let's go up here. I'm pretty sure it's not Stanley Ugly.
I'm Rufrius Venetius.
Motherfuckers. Are you even up higher? Yeah, company offices. This could be it. There you are.
Amazon, head of the
Oh, I am getting a phone call. How unprofessional of me. That you understand? Oh, Shema.
A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Phyllis has some problem with rats in her house. A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience.
Yay, rats in our house.
I'm sorry. You're not...
Oh, sorry. Where is it, rats? Ah, god damn it.
Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain.
So, this is
Go take care of the rats.
sort of a running joke in the Elder Scrolls that the first thing in the Fighters Guild that you end up doing usually involves rats. Because in Morrowind, the first Fighters Guild quest involves killing some rats. It's just sort of a running joke. But in this case, the rats are actually her pets. But one of her neighbors doesn't like that. And I believe they've been luring mountain lions into her house to kill the rats.
You must be from the fight. That's right. Rats in my basement, and something has been killing them. It's horrible.
My poor babies.
What I do without them. Their little pink noses.
Alrighty.
Save my little rats.
Let's hear it.
Rats in the basement. And something's killing them, my poor babies. This woman. Fucking mountain lion. Whoops. No, no, don't kill the rat. Don't kill the rat. Alright, let's go find her.
Well, what have you found? A mountain lion? In my basement? But where there's water. on, there will be more. Find Pinnerus and Ventius. He's a hunter and no.
Oh, right.
Find Panaris.
So, remember that guy I mentioned in an earlier video where we go and hunt mountain lions with that motherfucker? Well, it was for the Fighters Guild quest. Oh, Jesus.
What can I do?
Yes.
Yes?
Oh, look at this motherfucker.
Mountain lions? Here. Odd.
Look at this pipe-ass bitch with orcish armor and a glass sword. I can dig it. I wish he would move a little faster. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. I mean, it's not like I don't know where the mountain lions are. But I don't want to end up causing bugs with a goddamn game by just running to the end of the quest. So we get to look at Mr. Ponytail here for a while, I guess. That's neat. But yeah, basically a neighbor doesn't like rats and found out that that lady was growing a bunch of rats. About to lie right over there.
If they're out here, they'll be in this.
Alrighty, let's go kill him. I mean, this seems pretty crazy. I mean, even if I didn't like... Are they starving? Aww. On the bright side, once we're done killing them, they won't be starving anymore.
I think that'll be all of them. Can't imagine more in this area.
I couldn't imagine hating someone else's pet to the point that I would lure mountain lions into their house. Right? Like,
What?
Jesus Christ, why must you be so involved in someone else's business to that point? I think it's absolutely bullshit. I, however, will need to mute myself for just one moment while I blow my nose. So, toodle pip. And we're back. Yes, I'm still sick. Yes, it's awful. But let's just ignore that and do a quick little discussion. So I recently watched like a compilation video of One Piece. Every time Luffy uses a different ability. And can I just say that there is something amazing about the writing of One Piece. Like, absolutely amazing. Because just by seeing certain fight scenes in that movie, I can absolutely be just blown away. By what's going on in that show. It's an immediate emotional response. And goddamn,
She's the one. She.
I just absolutely love that show, right? Like, I mean, I could be in the middle of doing anything. And I could just sit down, watch a few moments of One Piece, and just have a complete emotional response. Completely based off of a 4-second clip of a fight I haven't seen in years. Or a year at least. Probably the most moving for this, in my opinion, has been the crocodile fight. If you've watched One Piece, you'll know what I'm talking about. But there is a point in One Piece where Luffy, the main character, ends up fighting a character who, through the magical way of One Piece, I don't want to get into too many spoilers, in case you haven't watched it. Though, again, I mean, this is from, like, 10 years ago, so I mean, you should see it. He ends up fighting someone who is made of sand. Alright, so in this world, people can get magical abilities. And this person has an ability where they're a sandman, basically. You know, Metallica be damned. But basically, I really dislike how we're just not stealth at all right now. That's kind of bullshit. There we go. But basically, Luffy discovers a way to combat this man using water. Because basically anytime this person would be hit, their body would just dissolve into sand and they would take none of the damage. His body did it so reflexively that they know, like, it's so reflexive that he doesn't even need to be aware that his body's doing it. His body will just instantaneously shift. And in order to combat this, the main character discovered that if he coats himself in water, that when he makes contact with the sand, it'll actually harden because it'll absorb the water, and it won't just break apart, and that would allow him to damage him. That's pretty cool, right? But again, the guy's power is sand. It's dryness. Eventually, he just goes, alright, that's cute. I'm just going to absorb all of your water and turn you into a fucking desert, basically. So, I mean, it worked for a little while, but then it stopped working, basically. But during the final fight, you motherfucker. During the final fight, which is just awesome, between Luffy and Crocodile, Luffy doesn't have any water, but his blows are still landing. Because he's so drenched in his own blood that he's wet with it. And just watching this, you know, kid, because let's face it, I mean, pirate or not, Luffy is like 16 or 18 at the, how the fuck do you get into this chair? There we go. He's a kid at the start of One Piece. We're seeing him so drenched in blood.
Looking for more work, eh? I'm sorry. Looking for more work, eh? Good.
Norbert
He
Lels?
runs Lels quality merchandise here in Anvil. He's been
Alrighty. We can do that. So, it's just awesome. And that the conclusion of that fight is so good. Because Crocodile is an extremely powerful man. And he just can't fathom a situation where this upstart kid would be able to beat him. So the fact that it resolves in such a way where Luffy wins, now don't get me wrong, it nearly kills him to do it. But it's just such an amazing, impactful scene. The music is so perfect, the build-up was amazing, there's just the right amount of tension in all the characters. It's just a damn fine time. And it always triggers an emotional response with me.
Hello there.
Like, I start getting, like, the shivers, like, I get this sense of awe all throughout my body, and I love it.
Oh, and
Just-
you saw the sign out?
Just seeing...
I've lost a great thing.
Alright, so what was this? I think he wants us to stay here overnight.
Good day.
Alright.
What can I do for you? As I take care.
Alright, let's just go over here. So, just watching that clip where Luffy and Crocodile are fighting, even just not even a 2-minute clip. And the buildup of the music is there, and it's just so epic. And goddamn, there is very few shows that ever trigger as great of an emotional response in me. Oh, Jesus. Are you fighting me? Fucking get out of here. Ah, motherfucker. I'm in a corner. I'm gonna die. I need to, think of a way to AoE these guys. Or something that I can actually do. Or this. Did I drink both of my strong potions, or did I leave one like a good man? Thank Jesus. Let's go over here, grab me a Welkin Stone. But yeah, no, I mean, there are very few shows that have ever managed to really capture me emotionally like One Piece has. Which, you know, for a show that's very comedic, wasn't something I ever really expected going into it. But the show is just so well done sometimes that it's just staggering. Just die, please. Could you please? I want all of your gears. So yeah, it's just there is something amazing about One Piece, and I highly recommend that any one of you watch it, because it is a damn fine time. Is this not the way to his room? Oh no, I think he left. Okay. So we've killed the break-in people. Let's go report. So, yeah, no, One Piece is just outstanding. And it definitely deserves to be watched. But the hardest thing whenever I try and recommend a show with someone is I always, first of all, I always go out of my way to make sure that they're very aware of the type of show I'm recommending, right? Because if I'm going to recommend something to someone, I'm not just going to recommend something I like. I'm going to try and recommend something that I think they would enjoy, right? I mean, sure, if I love a show, but I know my friend will just absolutely hate it, what's the point of recommending it to them, right? There's no point. I should try and come up with, oh, they're out here in the end. I should try and find a show that they would enjoy that I also enjoy. The hardest thing with One Piece, I honestly feel, is just the fact that the show's been around for so long.
You've gotten them? Wonderful. But I even trusted them to open up the shop. Take care.
As I was saying, like, the show has just been running for so long. It's not even the number of episodes. Though whenever I do start talking episodes about One Piece, the first thing people say is, I don't have the time to get involved with a show with that many episodes, and I've missed too much. I don't want to do it. And to that I say, fuck you. I mean, people have been watching Coronation Street for fucking 20 odd years, and what do you think they feel upset that they missed the first 20 years of the show being on the air? Right? Like, come on. It's not even an excuse. And there are a bunch of people who sit down and just start watching Coronation Street and getting in on it and don't think, man, I really should go back and watch those previous 8,000 episodes. because the show's been on the air for 50 years and it airs like every night or once a week, but whatever. So I don't agree with that as being a legitimate response to this. But what I do feel is a legitimate response is the fact that One Piece has been around for a very long time. To the point where some of the older animation is really low quality. And that has issues.
To attend to.
Oh, advancement.
Looks like it's time.
Sweet.
You're needed in Coral.
Alright, let's go to Coral. We'll do that next. But that's the big issue, whenever I recommend One Piece to someone, is that for the first 60 episodes or so, first 50 episodes or so, the animation quality of the show is just not great. It's a lot of still frames, there's some audio issues, and I mean, that's not One Piece's fault. It's just, it was 16, 15 years ago. Cartoons were different then. And I think that's a big issue. I think people have a hard time getting over that first 60 episode slump. But I would heavily recommend you never skip that, because I mean it's very crucial for you to understand the motivations of a lot of the characters. And you might say that, well, all the motivations of the characters in One Piece seem pretty two-dimensional. You clearly haven't looked into the backstories of One Piece characters. We're going to end the video here before we start the next Fighters Guild quest. I want to thank you for coming around today, listening to me rant some One Piece. And we will be back after the weekend on Monday with a brand new episode of The Elder Scrolls. I hope people have been enjoying this. I hope they've been enjoying Steel World Heist. Please leave a comment below if you've watched the video. And have yourself a fantastic weekend.